Far from heading towards peace, events surrounding Ukraine seem to be heading towards some kind of a crunch point, with the possibility that America might walk away completely. So how did we get here? After liaising closely mainly with Russia, the Trump team has come up with a peace plan, but also an ultimatum, saying to both countries, accept the plan or else. The problem for Ukraine is it's not so much a peace plan, but more of a surrender plan, in their eyes at least. They have to give up sovereignty of Crimea, taken by Russia by force against international law. Putin gets to keep parts of Ukraine that he's taken for now at least. Ukraine must give up any hope of joining NATO and sign away much of its natural resources too. In return for that, it gets unspecified security guarantees, not from America, but from other countries, and some kind of peace, but only until Putin decides to attack again. And that's the big point for both Ukraine and its European allies as well. They fear that such a one-sided peace plan will only embolden Vladimir Putin to wait, get stronger and then come back and attack Ukraine or other countries, doing it all over again. Donald Trump seems to be running out of patience with both sides, telling Vladimir Putin today to stop after a Russian attack on a civilian bus overnight. But he's put the most pressure on Ukraine. Two questions he's answering now. Is his threat to walk away from peace brokering or supporting Ukraine completely, ending all military support? And if he does that, can Ukraine carry on fighting without American help? European nations have said they will carry on supporting Ukraine. They see Ukraine's security and survival as essential to their own. Europe already gives Ukraine 40 billion euros of financial and military help. It's thought to need about 20 billion euros more, so not such a tall order. Europe's beefing up its defence industry to give Ukraine what it needs to fight militarily. And much of Ukraine's fighting capability is based on drones, which it doesn't need American support for at all. But it does need US backing for intelligence, for aerial defence and for satellite coverage. If they lose that, they could be in trouble. What exactly Trump means by walking away from Ukraine isn't clear, but what is certain is that under this American president, the US seems to care less and less about Ukraine's plight. And that is posing some serious, urgent questions for the Europeans. When they say they are going to support Ukraine, whatever it takes for as long as it takes, can they actually do that without America?